fight well in the old style, but you've caused me enough trouble. Now you face the Shredder.
We are live.
Live from NPR News. Sorry, not NPR. I keep forgetting that's an actual news broadcasting site.
Okay. Have you tried to listen to NPR? Most boringest thing I've ever heard. Like I know the topics aren't like super entertaining, but golly, the makes us sound professional. That's all I could say.
I can only hear like, oh god damn it, give me a second. Apparently it's doing it again on the Twitch. It's on the Twitch side.
It's doing it again. Speaking of again, hey Ghetto, I see you there. I see you. Sanju Ghetto, konbanwa Ghetto, konbanwa.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what's happening?
There we go.
Oh, I thought you.
Pressing okay.
Oh, they're gonna do your gender reveal.
So so here the weird thing about it is that for some reason whenever I don't know if it was an update on OBS or something, but it reset my my mic properties. This happened literally last night. and I had to like Thank God I found out at the beginning of the stream.
I see. Funny enough,
yeah.
I encountered something similar, but not as bad. Where when I was opening up OBS today,
Mm-hmm.
for some reason, my microphone, that I used to, for all the people to hear me, was no longer is a source. I have to resource it again.
Yeah, that's what happened. Exactly like that.
But oh man, how was everyone? Welcome to episode 93 of the HAC Show. Only 7 more to go, folks. 7 more to go. And
7 more.
And we're coming up on Halloween territory. So if you enjoyed last year's round of Halloween mischievous, both the highs and the lows that came with it.
Yep.
Especially lows. Actually, no, there was actually some good highs. Only Resident Evil is the only one that was low.
It was a great high with the. Okay, that sounds very weird, but it was a great high.
Yeah. This channel gives everyone a great high, right, Ghetto?
You would. It was a great high with Dead Space.
You would know. Dead Space is like the one miracle stream.
It was a miracle stream.
I still don't know how we were able to. It just reminds me is like, man, I really need to invest, because I really would like to do do streams and record stuff with Jack actually nearby me. Number one, 2 birds with 1 stone, and number 2, we'll be able to bounce off each other better and not have it to be like, all right, is the Discord gods okay for tonight?
Oh yeah. Well, remember now the Discord gods are pleased because I got a new hard drive.
That's true.
Yeah, so they're not angry at me.
Still
anymore.
though, it will be easier to see, like, both of us to see one thing, see the same thing instead of having to time it up like it's a bomb.
Like the what was
also,
it? The Catherine stream.
Ghetto says, "Don't call me out like this." Hey, I'm not insinuating anything, Ghetto. I'm not insinuating anything. All right, I'm just saying that our channel is like doing drugs. That is all.
Welcome everyone to the HAC Show.
Yes, and speaking of drugs, let's talk about Dr. Seuss. Actually, I don't know.
We need to introduce ourselves first. That's what I was trying to do.
No, I will not. I will introduce Dr. Seuss. No, okay. I'm, of course, the genuinely beautiful and genuinely moronic hack.
And I am, as of today, and only today, your potion seller, Jack.
I still don't get I still don't get your fascination with that video, but that is neither here nor there.
Potion seller. I'm tired of these games.
Speaking of games, before I talk a little bit about the title of this episode, which is in fact a true thing, and I will dive into it. But
all right.
A few days ago, I think on Sunday, I want to say, I finally got to play some more Guilty Gear, and I tried someone else that's not Soul.
Okay.
I tried Amelia. And
I can see that.
First thing that happened was the game crashed.
Really?
And this is not the first time.
It's a bad omen. You shouldn't play that character ever.
No. It crashed when the game finally loaded after 35 years. It crashed on the training screen.
I guess it's a sign to never play the game in general.
But then I was like, all right, let me just put up the game again, and it worked out fine. I'm surprised. There's no, maybe just is this game being like, are people talking about like the game crashing a lot? I'm surprised it's not a thing people are talking about, unless it's just me.
Probably. I've never had any issues with it, but maybe someone has. I'm not really sure.
Maybe it's just a PS4 thing, but it's not the first time that I've had that I have had the game crashed on me. And hello, Gemini. He goes, "Evening, gents. Evening to you, Gemini. Welcome."
Hello, governor.
But getting back to talking about a little bit about Strive. So I finally got to try a new character, try Amelia, and gameplay wise, I do like what she last offer. Very speedy. Pretty much, do not give your opponent any just rest. Put pressure at all times, and just be fast and be very maneuverable. And
that's why I have to constantly use my tension against her.
So and so I was like, I tried out training, then I did arcade mode. So now I have a basic, foundation of using her. So maybe in a few days I'll go and play online, and as far as other games, continue with Great Ace Attorney. I'm not gonna say much, not so that I don't ruin it for Jack when he finds time to play the game. But so far it has been very fun and very well. Ace Attorney. Speaking of Ace Attorney, actually, Jack, I think you probably might have already seen this video. It's has garnered a good number of views, but let me see if I can find it find it real quick, because there's a plethora of fan made, Phoenix Wright videos, as there should. But I found one. It's very recent. It was only released 2 weeks ago. And very short. It's only like a minute long. I want to share it with y'all. Most likely, most of you have maybe seen it, but I want to share it here in the show. So let me go have it put up on my screen. Oh, on my screen, of course. Oh, stop that. There you go.
I will not stop that.
No, not you. I'm talking to YouTube. All right, I'm gonna share the link with you, Jack, on the sources.
Yes, Aldo or whatever his name was.
Nani?
Oh no, I just saw Valdo again.
Oh, yes, Valdo, aka Ghetto on the weekends.
Oh my god! Stop auto playing.
All right. Let me go and display capture. There we go. For people to see it. All right, Jack, let me know when you are ready, and we will begin the video.
I am ready.
All right. Playing video in 5, on play. 3, 2, 1, play.
Nick, let me out!
No.
Why not?
Because every time you take more than 3 steps, you get accused of murder, and I am getting an aneurysm.
Oh, come on, it's only been like 4 times.
The fact you think that's normal is actually scary. 4 is a concerning amount of cats to own. I don't even have an analogy for 4 murder charges. Like, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, but they're always false charges. It's not my fault.
Maya, last time you slipped on a giant banana peel, flew into outer space, landed in the country of Turkey, where your hand landed on a knife that had just been used to stab a dude, followed by you knocking over disinfectant on every part of the knife, except for the part with your fingerprints, but still removing the original killer's fingerprints, and there was a record of airport tickets you ordered online of going to Turkey at that exact time, which you apparently ordered while you were sleepwalking. So excuse me if I don't trust you to be unsupervised.
We are here for the trial of Maya Fey for nuking the country of Turkey.
I literally blinked! How could you get accused of that while I was blinking?
Well, maybe it means like I'm being accused of nuking turkey in the microwave, like a sandwich.
No, people are dead. The whole country, they're dead.
Oh, fuck, I might be a war criminal.
More crimes were committed.
Oh, but she's so kawaii, though. So kawaii.
Oh, goody. Real lawyer goes to court in Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney.
But that's from, to give credit, that is from a channel called Dubus Goobus. Don't know who he really is, but that was a fun little video, nonetheless, and also very accurate. Very
annoyingly
accurate. And actually, I will be sharing another video much later on in the episode. If I can remember what that is, give me just 10 seconds. Jack, count it down now. Proper 10 seconds. Don't speed it up.
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 7, 8.
All right, now I remember what video it is. There you go. Thank you.
Perfect.
Thank you for the proper 10-second countdown. All right, but actually, I'm gonna wait. We're gonna wait a little bit before I talk about the story, and actually, and actually, I want to say for the record here, for those who follow me on Twitter, I recently did a tweet where, because I kid you not, I have acquired some sketch notebooks. Even though I don't draw, and I'm not gonna explain how I acquire them, but I got them without paying. No, I didn't steal them. I just acquired them.
And finger discount.
Exactly. But and I put a tweet out saying that, hey, what would you guys like me to draw? A non-artist. And I got several responses, and I'm going to draw them all in my best art abilities or lack thereof.
Right. Before you say something, hear me out.
Okay.
Here's my defense.
Okay.
So, I said mine as a joke.
Right.
And I was wanting you as quickly as possible to say no. And then from there, I was gonna give you my actual plea. But then, I think it was like an hour later or something like that. Someone else said the same thing with a please to it, and you just have to reluctantly say yes. So I apologize.
Well, hey, at least it's gonna be difficult because then I could be called out on stream for either being a better or worse artist than Christian. But hold on, let me read the chat real quick. Gil says, "Was that your reward for entertaining African royalty?" No, actually, no. I won't say. All I say was I was compensated well, and those African people enjoyed my playing, and also that will be the first and last time I see a bass guitar next to a sword. At least I hope so. Any case, Gemini says, "Draw me like one of your French girls." Ooh, no.
You should have said. Oh wait, no. He said, "Oh whoa."
Oh, that's right. He said, "Oh." Is that the masculine version of ooh woo?
There is no masculine or feminine version. They're all feminine to me.
They're all lady noises. But I put the tweet out, and aside from good mutual just asking this is a legitimate question. I'm like, nope. I'm going, yes, it's a sincere question. Ghetto first responds, Sanic.
Not Sonic, Sanic.
No. When Ghetto says Sonic, he says Sanic. If he says Sanic, he will emphasize it being Sanic. So he just means Sonic. And I will do my best to draw Sonic. And then Johnny Cage, which hopefully he comes by. Johnny Cage says, just draw boobs. And you know what's the thing that came to my mind?
What?
Because he just said boobs, all I could think in my head was, I'm just gonna draw some floating breasts that are not floating breasts on the canvas, not even part of a body. They're just a floating pair of breasts.
Second, I thought you were gonna say you're gonna start drawing the cast of Drake and Josh.
I see what you did there. I see
Hair
what you
boobs.
did. And then probably they're gonna be the hardest or second hardest. Virgo then says Superboy Prime riding a Yoshi. We're gonna really stretch my art skills on that one. Ryan, because he always gotta be talking about Doom Patrol, says Flex Mentalo, which would be interesting. I'll see what I can do with that. And then of course Sonic Show. Hey, I can do it. I can do it.
Add one more. Doom guy.
Doom guy? It doesn't make me excited to draw him. If I'm gonna be honest, I think the internet has overused Doom guy.
Yeah, but I've never seen it in your drawings.
True.
That's the spice. That's the spice on a bland soup.
And also Dr. Crow said to draw my persona.
Ooh.
I don't have one, and I'm not gonna make one.
No. Draw your persona.
I don't have a persona though.
Make one.
No. Then
You're
no.
You know what you're gonna be? You're gonna be a lizard.
Why I'm gonna be a lizard?
Because you're reluctant. That's what lizards are. They're reluctant about everything.
But if I draw a persona, that's just gonna invite people. That's just going to invite people making furry jokes at me, and I don't need that in my life.
Yeah, I had people making slime jokes at me in Ghostbusters gameplay.
Well, you know what? That's the bed you made.
So that's why I had to change the title from "So anyways, I started blasting" to "So anyways, I started sliming."
I was hoping you were gonna go with "So anyways, I started busting," but
No.
It was. I mean,
no. It's the same connotation if you're an Aussie.
I guess so, but busting makes me feel good though. Ghost busting, of course. Ghost busting. Ghetto says, yeah, it's like when I say Pokemans, I mean Pokemon.
No, you want Pokemans. You want all of them to be men.
I'm sure there's
like the super tough, muscular Diglett.
I'm sure there's a rapper called Pokemans.
The muscular Diglets.
Muscular. Ripped, sculpted body of the Diglets. I mean, wait, Diglett? Yeah, Diglets.
Yeah. With the Doug trios. When it's three of them, it's Doug trio.
And then the Aloha evolution.
They blonde have hair.
Blonde hair.
Blonde.
Chiseled chins, blonde hair, blue eyes.
Aryan race of Diglets.
Exactly. Jenna says, "Hey, his persona's a lizard. Good for him. Good for you.
See, you're a lizard.
You're a lizard, Harry.
You're a lizard, Harry."
But yeah, so I will be drawing those in my spare time throughout these few days, and I will say though, I don't have absolutely no art skills. I just have very little of it, so this will be very interesting. Very, very interesting.
More than mine.
Oh, yeah, you have more Photoshop skills than me. That's technically art.
Let me hit my head. I forgot.
He can bloom this image so good, girl.
Yeah, let me grayscale this. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, blur those edges.
If you give me a picture of a blonde person, I'll make them have a different hair color. Ooh.
No, better make them into a pizza.
Oh my god, those are freaky.
I actually saw. Okay, so this was years ago. Do you remember a little channel called College Humor?
Yeah, back when they used to be funny.
Yes, which was a super long time ago. But they had these these videos where these guys literally photoshopped a regular blonde woman into pizza.
Yeah, I remember that one.
And I'm like, oh my gosh, Photoshop is scary. I could turn this beautiful buxom blonde into a beautiful slice of cheese pizza. The question is, which is more prettier?
Depends on what you're hungry for.
Oh, you know what? Like, I should ask Virgo. Hold on, no wait. I can ask him on Twitter. Let me see. Wait, no. Discord, no, Twitter, so more people can see it.
No, ask him on 4chan.
4chan? Sure. Sure, why not? Let's see, Kaiju, bro. Come on. Wait, no, wait, is it? There we go. Bro, I keep forgetting. Bros Kaiju, but I always put Kaiju Bro because I always had his for the first. Go. Which is prettier? A beautiful blonde white woman, or pizza?
You know, Ghetto has already said his answer, and he says pizza, always pizza.
Dante and the Ninja Turtles would agree. True. But if you eat the pizza, then it's gone forever. And if you eat a white woman, you're gone forever. and show is
It depends on what your version of eating.
Literal cannibalism. But no, I sent the tweet out to Virgo. And we would go back to it and hopefully responds within the streams to see what he says. But I'm gonna go ahead and start the whole thing. Why I call the title the way it does. And so this is one of the more weird like oddities of my life that is just odd for the sake of being odd, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. So first off, as a little kid, and I think as most kids, we're all like Dr. Seuss. We saw Cat in the Hat, we read The Grinch, The Lorax, the Sneetches, and all that.
The Sneed.
Sneed?
Remember that? The need is like TH need.
Need. Oh, that's right. Hold on. Get us. He says, exactly. That's why pizzas appear. Nobody ever got arrested for gobbling some pizza.
But technically, if the person consented to getting eaten, you will never get in trouble or arrested. It's legal. It doesn't say that it's illegal to be a cannibal.
Just like it's not illegal to have a dog playing a basketball game.
Exactly.
It's not against the rules. It's against ethics, but it's not against the rules.
Yep.
But in any case, so we're all familiar with Dr. Seuss stories and so forth. My opinions of him I'm kind of questioning it because it turns out he was a full-blown commie. I don't know how to feel about that. Regardless.
I don't care.
Regardless, he still made some good children's material.
Yeah. See, he had to...
the
commie stuff only... Okay.
The weird thing is, I wonder if some of the books he's written with that little factoid in mind, I wonder if it changes like the way you view those books. Not all of them, but some of them. I think that's more like his early work when he was doing more like actual propaganda stuff and his more adult-oriented works. I think that's where you mostly see that. When it comes to his children's books, he tends to avoid that. I hope so. At least I think so. I haven't read every single Dr. Seuss book out there. Hold on, Ghetto says, you still get arrested? That happened to that guy who ate the other guy with his consent.
But the question is, which country and if it's in the U.S., which state? Because there's only a few states that is illegal, but every other, like the majority of states, it's perfectly legal.
Right,
and you have to get like I think a documented will or something like that to say that you can.
Someone's been looking up weird stuff in his spare time.
It's the weird factoids stuff, like the did you know Grimm version. Something like that.
I see. As I continue on. So one day I ended up acquiring from my folks a VHS copy of an old Dr. Seuss show. And it's a proper show. It wasn't like one of the animated specials. It was the one where all the characters were puppets. I think it was called The Fabulous World of Dr. Seuss. I think that is what it's called. Let me double check that. Oh, sorry, no. The Wubbulous World of Dr. Seuss.
Ooh, Wubbulous.
Wubbulous.
Do they play dubstep everywhere?
it was before that was a thing, but oh wow. This show was older than I thought it was. It aired from 1996 to 1998. So it was
Oh wow.
Yeah, so on Nickelodeon. Huh. So, any case, it was a whole puppet show, and I got a VHS copy, and I don't remember much of it, but I remember one thing, and it was that show, kid you not, taught me as a young kid how to make a sandwich. And it's all thanks to Sam I Am. Because here's the premise, all right? And this the episode begins, and Cat in the Hat and his friends, they're like, oh, we have everything set up for a picnic. It's gonna be a fun day to go into a beautiful sun and eat and and enjoy our time. But then guess what happens? Oh no, it starts to rain. Oh, the picnic is ruined. Now we'll never have any fun. Enter Sam. Enter stage left Sam In, who goes in. You can have plenty of fun indoors, and so the whole thing is supposed to be like about having fun even when you can't go outside and so forth. It's like and I forget who was the character that was grouchy that Sam and the Cat in the Hat were trying to lift his spirits and change his perspective. But that was kind of the whole point of the episode. But at one point, Sam I's like, "All right, it's time to make our picnic meals, sandwiches." And so he gets these like these extremely big loaves of bread, which if I remember clearly, that obviously because it's puppets and whatever and stage props, the bread was like it made that sound, that sound, like whenever I'm trying to think, what's that material called? Like if you shake it makes that like that wobble sound.
Wobble sound?
I don't.
Is it like a toy?
I guess it could be a choice. Like I don't know what material it is, but like if you shake it, you can like make weird funny sounds with it, and in some like theater plays is used to like simulate the sound of thunder.
Oh, you mean like it's like a foil of some sort, tin foil or something?
Not tin foil.
It's some type of metal. It's the metal sheets that you get, and then you wave it around. It does a weird.
Yeah, it was something like that, except it looked like a loaf of bread, a giant loaf of bread. And
okay.
and so Sam and the rest of the characters are making these sandwiches, and I am watching with complete concentration because I'm like, I'm like looking at this like, this is how you make a this is some learning here, and because of this day, I make my sandwiches very, very specific. All right.
Okay.
So this is for for all my future my future wife, if she ever hears this, whoever she is.
She's gonna go back back on our YouTube channel, watch episode 93 to see how to make you a sandwich.
Hey, if she did do that, she did her homework.
and even better, you're gonna be married to each other. You're tired from work. You're sitting like a grouch on your recliner. You're like, make me a sandwich, woman, and she's like, I don't know how to. Like, well, you always don't like the ones I make you. HAC Show, episode 93.
Exactly. Or I could point her to the Wobulous World of Dr. Seuss. Either option works. Whatever's more convenient at this hypothetical situation.
But make sure you subscribe. Ring the bell. The notification.
But here's how it goes. So first off,
all right.
So everyone, this is the recipe for hack sandwich.
All right.
Do not steal. Trademark. So first you get
Dr.
exactly. First you get the loaves of bread, right? Have them ready.
All right.
Then one bread you cover with mayo. With mayo. On the other bread, you cover with mustard. All that mustard. Now,
all right.
This is a key point. You then take your meat. It could be ham, turkey, whatever is your deli meat, and put it strictly on the mustard side. Do not put it on the mayo.
How dare you?
Strictly on the mustard side.
Okay.
Many as you like. And then
me.
You get your cheese. Any cheese you want. You typically cheddar, but whatever floats your boat. Take that cheese and then you put it on the mayo side.
Mm-hmm.
With any cheese you like. And then add any extra stuff you want. Vegetables, if you're that type of person, or whatever. And then put it together. Boom. You have created a hack sandwich.
Now, for some people, I'll work with you on this one because I know how this feels. For some people, you would say you're not gonna be able to taste the difference between having the cheese on one side or the ham on the other. No, you will.
You will.
You will definitely taste the difference.
Yes. And that is why for me, ham strictly goes, or any other deli meats, on the mustard side of the bread, and the cheese on the mayo side. Never
be careful, women.
Don't mix it up. It ruins
if not, you're gonna have him slap you.
Oh no,
backhand you.
No, I was just gonna make it myself. Why do I ever marry you? Oh
no, you backhand them and then you say that.
No, I'm not an abuser. I'm not Ant-Man. Kettle says, if you love me, you'll be up to date on Hack Jack lore. Oh my god. In any case. And that's really all there is to it. There's no other extra stuff. That is how I make my sandwiches, and all because of that episode.
For me, I can't do that. I mean, yeah, I can, but like it tastes bland to me without the X. So,
like I said, you can embellish it, but the foundation is there. You can work with that.
Well, like the way I do it is we're literally talking sandwiches. This is like the cheese. It's like literally the cheap cheese episode I had in that one podcast I try to do with Noman.
Oh, that's right. Your fail podcast. I can call it that.
Yeah, because he never really freaking wanted to do it. Well, he kept putting it off. But anyways,
putting it off.
The two breads, I have that if I want to get mustard. So what I do is I always put mayo on both sides, and I put condiments on both breads.
That's muddy waters there.
No.
Yeah.
No. I can't have it dry. It's too dry if it's only on one side. Plus, I don't want to have a mouthful of mayo on one or a mouthful of mustard on the other. I have to have the taste of both.
But when you combine it together, you do get both.
No, this is what I was telling you about how it tastes different. It tastes different because your tongue is very sensitive, you could taste things as how it's layered. I noticed this. You could taste things how they are layered.
Layers. Jack needs layers.
So that's why I mixed the condiments together. Because it's perfect harmony to me.
Oh, look at it. I'm trying to mix in the whites and the yellows. I'm trying to keep them separated, but together.
Yeah. Diversify, not segregate.
No, I will segregate all my sandwiches. Oh, man.
What's your favorite bread?
I don't have one. I just use whatever is available. If it's white bread, it's white bread. If it's wheat bread, if it's wheat bread. If it's rye bread, it's rye bread.
I only like wheat bread.
Good.
Sourdough's good.
Good for you.
But like for some reason, it's funny because when I was little, I hated wheat bread. But it was because of a completely different thing. It was just because I thought it was for poor people. But we were poor.
Classist.
Yeah. And that was like, what, 7-year-old me.
7-year-old Jack going, all those filthy peasants and their wheat bread.
Meanwhile, living in a 2-bedroom apartment, having to share one bed with your brother. Peasants looking down at people.
You know that.
Yeah, I didn't like wheat bread until after a while.
When you
I started to notice I hated the taste of white bread, just because like it.
And so I don't know. And so Jack grew up. So Jack started up as being classist to becoming racist.
Yep, those damn whites.
And they're white. There's like that one tweet where like someone has a grievance with white people over anything, and the tweet goes, "Damn white people," and their flips folder, jet skis. It's or something so monotonous that it's like, why is you're complaining about something? Forever reminds me of.
But yeah, there's some hack lore for you too. Went from a classist child to a racist child.
There you go. And that's why we're the popular YouTubers we are today. And there's a huge asterisk over popular. We're at least well loved. You know, we don't have we haven't got actually, let me think of it. We haven't gotten our first haters. Are we really popular if no one watches our channel?
Yeah, you know, we have gotten haters, but we haven't gotten like official haters that will follow us around.
Where's that YouTube channel that details everything I say to put me in the most horrible light and insinuate things that I will insinuate that I've done something illegal, even though the evidence are extremely circumstantial or out of context.
Where the hell is that 15-year-old kid that's playing CS:GO, surfing around in those weird polygons, talking shit about us like Leafy?
You mean Leafy?
No, Leafy's retired. Now there's other people doing that.
Wait,
It's become its own trend.
Playing the exact same game?
Playing that game, and then like doing weird surfing, as they call it, like CS:GO surfing.
Well, you know what? Well, that's not the popular thing anymore because honestly, I don't know.
Because you hurt my feelings, so we have to take you down.
That and they probably jump ship to all what a phrase I've been seeing a lot, the bread tubers. You know what a bread tuber is, Jack?
People that associate themselves with bread, apparently.
I wish it was the case. No, it's better. So is these people who live stream like us, but unlike them, we're actually entertaining and don't try to do too much clickbait. Pretty much, they're people who strictly live stream. The only live stream, usually on YouTube or Twitch, that all they do is just they opine their such needed opinions on various political and cultural topics that are going on within the world, and coincidentally, these people who are labeled as tubers, I don't make the label, I just see it. Tend to be of a certain political persuasion, and so they have very, very interesting takes on a lot of things about the world, the culture, and whatever is the big political story of the day. Very interesting, big rabbit hole, and let's just say, be thankful, ladies and gentlemen, that you don't get to see Jack and I on screen. Not because we're ugly. Far from it. We are handsome in our own distinct ways. I'm just more so because I have hair, unlike Jack.
Yeah, I buzz cut myself.
Yeah, it's like what are you, a guy? Jeez, cutting your hair.
Oh no, some other guys would style it. Meanwhile, I'm like, damn, I don't feel like using the scissors today to cut my own hair.
You're telling me you don't want to put a zigzag on the side?
Oh no, that one needs some special hair clippers, and I don't have that. And literally, it's like one time my brother, he tried to have me do a fade on him, and I'm like, I can't do that.
Do I look like a barber?
No, well, like it's the same as like shading with a pencil, but the thing is, like, I can't do that. Think of this hair clipper as a pen that you have to press hard on to get the ink out.
I see.
So I can't do that. Sure, there are some pens you can shade with, but like the thing is that these clippers are not made for that. So there are some clippers, they're actually like pretty cheap, I found out, that have a little thing on the side, and you can actually move the blade up and down.
I see. I gotcha.
So that way it does the fade. That's how these barbers do those fades. So that's why it's super easy in a way.
And that's why I haven't stepped in a barber shop in years.
I learned this all by myself because due to COVID, people were just like, all the haircut places were closing down. So I'm like, well, what am I gonna do with all this hair?
Grow it.
No.
Coward.
I'm gonna go to the short long hair. Then there's the somewhat long hair. Then there's the ugly looking long hair because that you always have to go through that phase.
Yeah, it's true. In my case, my hair looks like an afro.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. But you know what you're reminding me of? Do you remember the one King of the Hill episode where I think it was I think uh uh I think it was Hank got a new mower, and what ended up happening later on, no, what was what ended up happening later on was that Dale took the mower, and he took the mower without Hank's permission. And then when Hank's going about his day, he's at a barbershop getting his hair cut. Across the street, he sees Dale ordering ordering Whataburger on the lawnmower.
I remember that one. He's about to run out there. Then his barber's like, Hank, no, you can't go out there looking like that. And as the viewer, you can't tell a difference on his hair at all.
And Hank's like,
oh, you're right.
Oh,
you're right.
You're right. Oh my gosh. Although there actually is an episode where you actually get to see Hank's hair grow just a little bit. I'm trying to remember which one that was. And that's only because I think it was either he either couldn't for some reason he couldn't cut his hair for a little bit or something like that.
I thought it was usually during those cutscenes or those flashbacks of him being in high school.
No, because when in high school he had more hair, but he had like in a pompadour style. No, there's there's an episode or two where for some reason I think his house may have run out of water or something like that. He couldn't groom himself properly, so his hair just ended up growing just a little bit, nothing crazy, but like crazy by Hank standards. Whoa! I look like a hippie. Oh,
I've actually been on the binge watching a bunch of like these videos of like different analysis of Hank Hill episodes or rankings of worst of good people or like the villains of Hank Hill, like from evil to
I think I think I saw a channel that did that, and as far as I remember, their arguments and choices were pretty solid from what I can remember. They're like, I could agree to that. I love the fact that I think who was at the bottom of the evil list? I think it was Nancy. It was
I don't think so. I think she was mid tier.
Who was the bottom of the? Wasn't Khan? No, not Khan. I do know this.
I think it was that one dude from the pilot episode.
I'm trying to think.
It was the one that was like acting as the Child Protective Services.
Oh, you got twig arms. I can smoke those. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that guy. But I don't. Wait, how is he the most evil?
No, I thought you meant bottom as in like lowest form of evil.
No, I meant like the person who's true like a bad person.
Oh, I think that was that one woman that was sleeping with Strickland.
Oh, Debbie.
Yeah, because
I remember Debbie. I remember her story, and that first, she was being Buck Strickland's little little side girl, and him her sugar daddy essentially, and. Moments I remember that character. I think there was one moment where Strickland's it's like getting everyone to get ready to work because things about to get busy at Sugar Propane, and he tells Debbie, stay where you are, be comfortable. And Debbie just literally lying on the couch doing nothing. And of course, there's I think it was maybe it was the season finale, but it was the famous 2-parter episode in which Buck Strickland gets divorced, and then Hank gets tied up in all of that whole affair, in which he gets pursued by both Debbie and Mrs. Strickland. Remember?
Yeah, that was the episode.
And then Hank accidentally takes a small puff of a weak tobacco.
Yeah.
Oh man, I'm turning bloodshot. Oh, I must be tripping.
Yeah. I mean,
the episode's full of gold.
Debbie does look good. Like,
Oh yeah, this is why she deserved to get a shotgun in the face.
but she was crazy.
Oh yeah, that's why I said that's why she deserved to get shotgun in the face. But then I guess the only really bad actually there is one person I saw on YouTube who wanted to make the argument that of all the characters of King of the Hill, at least recurring characters, it was John Redcorn who was the most vile.
I think we both saw. I think I know which channel you're talking about because I saw that one.
I forget the channel's guy's name, but I remember seeing it. I was like, oh, he mixed it.
It was like Alpha J.
I don't remember. No. I don't think it's him. All I know is that
Johnny Two Cellos.
The only thing I recall was that the YouTuber is Confirmed Black.
Oh crap! I subscribed to him too. I forgot his name.
In any case, so that video he did about John Redcorn, he put some very interesting arguments. And to be perfectly honest, even before I watched this video, I always kind of pity John Redcorn. Because when you think about it, yeah, you're screwing around with this woman behind supposedly one of your best friends' back. Yes, Skittle, the guy with the do-rag. Yeah, that guy. Or at least he has a do-rag in his avatar.
Yeah.
But
he has a point.
Yeah, but you look at John Redcorn, you just kind of realize how kind of pathetic he's life he's living. He doesn't have a house. He lives in a trailer. He can't form genuine relationships. It's funny enough, he both honors and respects his heritage, but at the same time, will use it to his advantage on when the situation calls for it. And I also love the irony of how, like, because the whole history with Indians of how the white man stole what was rightfully his, and like, really? Huh? Yeah, you definitely wouldn't know about stealing what doesn't belong to you, right, John Redcorn? Right?
I think that so I think there was a person that I know personally that okay, this man, I pity him, but at the same time, I hate him.
He pities the fool.
I pity him, but I hate him because he's such a cuck.
Oh,
he's a literal cuck.
Oh,
that, and also, I mean, he doesn't enjoy it, but he's oblivious to what happens to him. That's what makes it worse. And he has no real home. He's like literally John Redcorn.
Oh, sad.
And I'm just like, I don't like you.
Go away now.
Like, go away.
And never talk to me again.
He has like this stupid sense of pride, but at the same time, whenever he needs to or wants to make himself look like the victim, he will.
Oh, jeez.
Who am I talking about? John Redcorn or the other guy? You will tell.
We report. You decide.
You decide.
Also, okay, give us the name of the YouTuber. Shady Do-Rags.
Ah.
Wow. And cool, he has a Nightwing shirt. But does he read Nightwing comics? That's the real question. Or does he just like nerdy memorabilia?
Hey, everyone.
Oops. Just looking over his channel real quick. Yeah, nothing tells me he reads comics. Watches a lot of cartoons, though. I'm messing with him. He's free to wear a Nightwing shirt. Wish I had a Nightwing shirt, but I can never find them.
I'll find one for you.
No, don't do it. It's a long journey. And also,
I found one right now.
No, don't do it. Saxa says, "Poor Rusty Shackleford."
Whenever Dale found out that the guy was a real guy, he's like, "Wait, you're real?"
Hey, Saxa. Oh, but you heard that, Saxa. Yeah, you heard that. Did you see the video about Dale's true power level?
Wait, what? No.
Okay. It's unfortunately it's like a 40+ minute video. So watching your own time, it's as it says, Dale's shoot power level, and it's the most absurd, interesting yet funniest. Well, not funniest, but one of the funniest things about Dale. Like if you just type in Dale power level, it will be the video called "Scaling the True Power of Dale Gribble" by Mike Studios. 40 minutes long. And it's
Ultra Instincts.
I'm not gonna.
Ultra Instinct Gribble.
He goes into really. The thing is, though, I'll say this: what he uses, though, he uses a lot of the cartoon logic within the show, in which that you kind of take for granted that the characters can do that, because in real life it would require extreme amount of strength, to actually do what Dale does. And keep in mind, Dale is Dale.
You're right.
So I recommend everyone watch it if you have the time. Scaling the True Power of Dale Gribble by Mike Studios. Very, very, very fun and interesting video. And yes, so actually I know the "Hey Everyone" was a video that autoplayed. I have to pause that for a second. Also, Virgo has still not answered the question. Either he has not noticed or he's trying to dodge it. He doesn't know where to pick the white woman he worships or pizza.
Well, he can't give out too much. I mean, we already know that he's part of the FBI.
It's a glow in the dark. Worst part is, there's another word after that, and I can technically say it, but I will not say it. Saxo says, also there is a YouTube channel called Rusty Shackelford, and I think the guy flew a drone cam over Epstein Island when the feds were ransacking the joint. What the heck?
I want to see that. Hopefully it's not down.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Rusty Shackelford. Yellow says, man's probably playing Nvidia. Yeah, most likely.
I like how that's the second thing in the search bar. Oh my god. It's true.
Let's see. I don't sing it. Oh, yep, I see it. It wasn't the second video, but yep, I see it. Oh, wow. Wow. Hold on. I'm dying over here. That says, and one of the feds saw that and tried to cover up the window with the cardboard box. Yes, truly.
Try, feds.
Truly.
Nice try, Virgo. You can't cover up.
Can't cover up the truth. By the way, Jack, I officially own the first 4 seasons of King of the Hill on DVD. So now I don't need the internet to watch King of the Hill when I want to. Just electricity and a TV and a Blu-ray player.
DVD player.
And a DVD player.
Blu-ray.
Or either one. It could play either or. But I have it now. I also want to take the moment because unfortunately, I could not mention it in a way that made sense or was appropriate to. So I want to say it right now. Or maybe I think probably Smaxo, because I actually don't know if you're into this person. But I just want to first off pay my respects. I know it's a week old news, but still officially on stream. Pay my respects to the great Norm Macdonald, who has passed away recently due to his long 9-year battle with cancer. He grew up in my most recent years, a comedian that I greatly admire, and if you really pay attention to the way I do jokes, unabashedly rip off. Because I just love this style way too much. And it's also very, very, very addicting to tell jokes the way he does. But the world will never be the same, so just paying my respects on air for Norm Macdonald, and that's all to say. Ghetto says, I like Norm Macdonald. Not enough to call myself a fan, but he's funny. That's good. That's good. And you know what? I can't come a fan myself because I still need to watch Dirty Work. So I probably need to watch that very soon. Because number one, Hurt is a pretty funny movie, and number two is one of the few movies Norm actually. I think it's the one movie he actually contributed to, and not just like of a cameo role. But he also, I was gonna say, Jack, have you seen Mike Tyson's Mystery Team?
No.
No. Okay. Dang, I'm trying to think. It's funny because he's one of those people that he pops up in weird places. But I'm trying to think what his like stuff he's well known more aside from his stand up. Oh, okay. Do you remember Death from Family Guy?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so in the very beginning, like season 1, he was the voice of Death. And
really?
Yeah, and that's the way the type of jokes Death did. That's his style of humor. And and he actually reappears a little bit in Family Guy, like I think only like a handful of times. But he's one of those comedians that he pops up the most random places. He even had like he even plays a character in Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah, Ghetto says here he was Norm the Genie.
Yeah, it's freaking Norm the Genie. God dang it.
That would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Also, he's Canadian, and there's a line in that episode he appears in. He's gonna destroy Canada.
Oh, yeah.
Makes it even more funny because he's actually Canadian. Hold on. In fact, so he puts a Norm joke in the comments. We try my best. Most eagle-eyed of you would notice that percentages doesn't add up to 100 because it's made by a woman. I love that joke. Needs context, but needs context for this, but completely know where that's from. But you were gonna say, Jack, before I interrupted you.
Yeah, it's a grim thought that I had, and I don't see many newcomers.
Oh, for comedians?
It seems like it seems like we're having a big drought in comedians.
I mean, I will say that I haven't recently seen anyone new. I'll say that, but where would I guess like the most I could think of, like if I want to see new stand-up comedians and their specials would be Netflix, but a lot of them are very hit or miss.
Schumer.
What was that?
I think that was her name.
Oh,
that one infamous one.
Oh, Amy. Oh my! Well, I actually have a story about that one, but not just her. Like, there's some other just comedians I gave a shot and I'm like, they just weren't that funny. But the Amy Schumer one, I actually do have a personal anecdote about that one. So,
was she making a joke about you?
About me?
Yes.
What? No. Wait, what?
It was probably that. You took offense.
No, this is what happened. So prior to her infamous leather special, as it's called, I actually thought she was rather funny, well, for a woman, and I was waiting to get and I hadn't heard like any like controversy around it. And I was like, oh, cool. She's been in a few funny movies. I saw her old Comedy Central show. She's a funny gal, and so and my sister was with me when I put her special on, and she ended up just watching it with me. So I put it on, and I kid you not, the first 10 minutes was the most revile and disgusting humor I've ever seen and ever heard, and not in a funny way.
Ooh.
Like, the first 10 or 15 minutes are her describing in humorous detail how her vagina is on a bad day.
Ew.
Yes.
Ew.
And I'm watching this with my sister going, and it was one of those that dead silence where like none of us are laughing and we're just kind of watching, waiting. Like, okay, let's maybe move on. Let's move on to the next thing. No, she goes on talking about that and making like these weird, not weird, but like these unfunny sex jokes for a good 10 to 15 minutes, maybe 20. I want to go 15 just to give her credit. And we're like, okay, yes. Yes, you have a stinky vagina. You're a whore. You somehow find pride of that. I don't know why. Now I'm like, all right, let's move on to something else. And I kid you not, my sister and I were so reviled by the beginning, we didn't even bother finishing it. We immediately closed. I remember we turned off that special and immediately one started. Remember when Netflix had a stars rating system?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah, and I don't know if it's true or not, but most people contribute that special for the reason why Netflix changed it to the like-dislike rating system.
Yeah.
Let's see. Ghetto says, I just remember that one autistic comedian that Netflix and other people on social media tried to shield, and it was less a stand-up. And I remember. I think his name was like Natty or something. I kid you not. This was supposed to be an example of post-comedy, whatever that means. And it was her on stage, not even making jokes or humorous anecdotes, but just telling depressing personal stories. Because nothing says going to the comedy club and a young woman on stage is telling you the time she got molested.
Well then.
Yeah. And it was most and most of what's that were mainstream critics were trying to go like, how brave of this person, using this time for laughs to share her heartbreaking story. And her story is heartbreaking. She could have told it anywhere else and not on a stage where people are expecting a comedy show.
Okay, this would have sounded bad, but what if while she's telling her story, everyone was forced to laugh?
I would not be surprised.
It would have been like, I got molested. Everyone in the audience laughing their heads off.
I can just imagine my head. I can imagine my head. By the way, context, these are jokes. They're not serious. These are future reference. My dad touched me when I was 6. And then further on. And then I was beaten to death while I was in Germany. Woo 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 woo. Later on, finally, it turns out I married my long lost brother, and he also raped me. And the girls, oh my god, it's so me.
So me.
You
had to add the so me.
Oh man.
Thank you everyone for coming to my TED Talk. Applause everyone.
Applause.
With laughter and whistling.
And the woo 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 woo. Yeah, I had one of those. Zach says, hold on, no. First, Ghetto says, number one, I wish Donald Glover still did stand up. Wait, Donald Glover doesn't do stand up no more? I mean, well, who needs stand up when you have a successful music career? I mean, don't you want to hear him tell the kicks joke for the 10,000th time? Or I don't know. I think he was the one. There is one joke I do like from Donald Glover, where he talks about he wants to date the black woman of every race.
Oh my god, that sounds fun.
Oh, it's a funny joke.
Oh no, the concept itself is fun.
Oh, the black woman of every race. Oh man, some of the answers he's made for these was actually pretty funny. Ghetto says someone clip HAC saying you have a stinky vagina.
It's on Twitch, so someone could clip it.
Oh boy,
someone can go over there and clip it.
Make it a TikTok.
Oh my god, yep, make it a TikTok. That's gonna be the first thing people see of HAC.
You have a stinky vagina, and you have a stinky vagina, and your music sucks. Burn. Smaxo says, "Post
that all indie rock girls."
Yeah. Smaxo says, "Post comedy, and she doesn't go on stage dressed as a mailman. Boo." Actually, you know what? That entire sentence, Smaxo, was funnier than Amy Schumer's entire special. And the poor girl who told her life story for millions to see. Ghetto says, "I think she did another stand-up and somebody in the crowd shouted, 'Where's the jokes?' Oh my god." Give that guy a reward. Maxo, are you ready? Are you ready to laugh? I said, "Are you ready to laugh?" Oh, quiet, you awful man.
Well, don't bring your sadness in.
Don't bring your don't spring your There will be no sadness in this dojo.
I understand that comedy and tragedy are two sides of the same coin, but there's
a time and place for everything.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. There's a time and place for everything. And speaking of time,
look at John Redcorn. He's a tragedy, but everyone laughs at him because it's comedic to us.
Yes, very much so. And speaking of comedy, I'm going to show you my next video. I've been dying to share with y'all, and hopefully you guys haven't seen it. I'm hoping, because even if you don't find it funny, the lengths the person made to make this video as it is like deserves applause in and of itself, and you'll see what I mean in a few seconds. So first off, right off the bat, it's going to be a Metal Gear meme. So I think for all of us, because we all of us know Metal Gear here, so this is gonna be for all of us. Let me just go here, and Jack, I'm hoping you haven't seen this yet. If not, we'll still watch it, but I'm hoping. I wanted to see your earnest expression. I'll put the link to the sources for you, Jack. There you go.
What the hell is this?
Oh yes, yes.
What the hell is this title?
Oh yes. Okay, you got me excited now. All right,
All right,
folks. This is a video I've been rewatching these past 2 weeks.
Okay.
Liquid Snake explains Big Chungus. Let's just take a moment to appreciate this video. Jack, you can play the video in 3, 2, 1, play.
Are you familiar with Big Chungus? Big Chungus? Yes, Big Chungus, the world-renowned meme of an oversized cartoon rabbit. What does some dumb joke have to do with your plan? Everything, Snake. This isn't about jokes. This is about legacy. Do you even know who Big Chungus is? He's just some cartoon rabbit. Not just some rabbit. The most famous rabbit in cinematic history. The one and only Bugs Bunny. Bugs Bunny? The Looney Tunes character? The very same. In 1941, during the peak years of the Looney Tunes franchise, a cartoon was released named Wabbit Twubble, where Bugs Bunny faces off with his longtime rival, Elmer Fudd. But for just a moment, to mock the foolish Elmer, Bugs inflates himself to a comically bloated form, a moment that lasts only 3.4 seconds in an 8-minute and 22-second long cartoon. 3.4 seconds. That's all the time Big Chungus had ever existed. And yet decades later, he would become more famous than Bugs Bunny, despite being Bugs Bunny himself. You see, Snake, memes control history, and I shall use the power of memes to control my own destiny. Do you honestly think Chuck Jones or Mel Blanc could have expected internet trolls to deify a character that doesn't even exist? Make him far more infamous than his own true identity as Bugs Bunny? Big Chungus lives on as the dominant meme. And that, brother, is what I intend to do. I will not let myself be cursed by my recessive memes.
And that's it.
And you give me shit for liking Potion Seller.
May I retort? May I retort and explain?
Go ahead.
Potion Seller that makes sense to me because really is just a guy saying he wants to sell you potions with some funny video and audio effects thrown in. What I just showed you is someone getting people to sell almost identical to the original English actors of Metal Gear Solid 1, performing these lines so straight it sounds, and the performance comes off of said game using the actual game cutscenes to perfectly tell the joke. And not only that, but to go an extra step, because in the first Metal Gear Solid game, the story will cut to moments of real footage in which characters would explain long histories of some sort of political or scientific thought or concept in detail, much similar in the way of how Liquid Snake just explained where Big Chungus comes from and so forth, and the type of dialogue that was written, and the manner that Liquid Snake told about his legacy and so forth, and the way he would use memes is not only just silly, but purposely in line to the type of dialogue he said from that said game. It is a joke in which it is played so straightforward, you can't help not just laugh, but appreciate the fact that they essentially took what I consider is a dumb joke, and believe me, Big Chungus is a dumb joke, but at least giving more extra thought to it by playing it so straight as if it's a real cutscene from a Metal Gear Solid game. Your Honor, I rest my case.
So it's an inside joke. Like Potion Seller is an inside joke.
It's an inside joke by if you haven't seen or played one of the most popular game franchises in history, sure.
I haven't.
You've played a Metal Gear game.
Yeah, but it never did that.
You played a Metal Gear game, though.
I'm pretty sure it has nothing similar to this whatsoever.
You're telling me in Phantom Pain there wasn't moments where characters talk about real world history stuff through expository dialogue that tends to overstay its welcome?
I don't think so. I don't remember it.
Well, then you didn't listen to a lot of the tapes then, which admittedly, yeah.
Oh, the tapes? Then yeah. I never listened.
Different format, but still the same thing. And as well, you didn't think the dialogue within...
Actually, correction. I only listened to the tape about the hamburger.
Of course you did. But even so...
What do you mean, of course you did?
Because everyone does. Everyone has. It's so ridiculous, but so put straightforward that you have to listen to it. Which in similar concept to this. They're taking...
Well, I wanted to know what the hamburger was all about. So that was more of like me getting a win out of it. It was not me going like, wow, this is so ridiculous. Let me listen to it. No, me, I was like, huh, I'm actually interested.
But it's also ridiculous because why are two characters in the middle of this in the middle of this game talk about making a burger change and Frankenburgers and what's used to use natural or artificial ingredients? Is that not? That's Metal Gear for you.
But isn't that the summary of HAC Show in general?
What does it have to do what does it have to do with anything?
Two people just are yelling at each other about random things.
We don't argue. We just we don't argue. We just passionately discuss things.
Sure.
No, arguing. I mean, one of us gets legitimately pissed off and tries the entire stream to showcase one of his points of view over things that the chat could actually choose one side for or against. This is just being silly.
Yes, the Easter egg about the grunt. I'll never let that down.
The what?
The Easter egg about the grunt in Halo 3.
Stuff happens. And by the way, for those who appreciate this the video I saw is made by a YouTuber called Tom Shock. I don't know what else he does, but if this is the only thing he'll be known for, it is a damn good thing to be known for.
God, oh man, you reminded me of something. What was it? What was it? Who told me this? Was it you?
About what?
No, it was someone I met in college. It was so weird. God damn it, I'll remember it. It's like, okay, this man in my college. I don't remember which one was it. It was probably the community college. Yeah, most likely the community college. This man told me about a friggin' YouTube channel that I needed to watch because it had such a deep story into it. When I went to watch it, I could see what he was talking about, but it was so stupid because it was like, it was like about some guy going around in this medieval fantasy trying to save the world against certain like things about women. But it was like a poorly drawn look. Like it looked like as if someone took an actual film, the actual like digital film, and then put a pastel filter through it. I don't know.
Nani?
So hard to explain it. Oh my god, I need to find it. So if someone in the comments or like in the chat knows what I'm talking about, please please find it for me. Like this man literally goes through. He has a big fight against a chimera, if I'm correct, or like a hydra, based on some kind of sexual sin or something like that. It was so weird, and this guy adamantly said, "You got to watch this. It's so thought-provoking." I'm like, I don't know how this is thought-provoking at all.
And this is why I don't share videos with Jack. I'm willing to admit most of the stuff I watch any other person, at best is just mildly interesting. I'm willing and admittedly willing to accept that. Mildly interesting, or just too many inside jokes, or you gotta know some certain things. At least I can admit that.
Damn it, what was it called? Damn, it's gonna bug me forever because I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna find it.
Well, I'm sure it will come back to your mind
Nope, it won't.
Like a thief in the night.
Nope, it won't because I deleted that from my memory. I only just remembered that part now.
Oh, it'll come back. You never know. Never say never. Never say never.
There. What are you gonna do about it?
Nothing, because it's a terrible Justin Bieber song, like most of his music. But I'm not the audience for it, so who am I to judge? I'm not the audience.
I mean, his recent music is fine.
I haven't heard his recent music, but what?
Case proven right there. My point's been proven.
Okay, sure. I would. Okay.
Huzzah! I broke him. Gotta hack some new batteries.
Battery! Now that's a funny Metallica song. Unintentionally funny. Unlike their Saint Anger album. Ew. Oh man. But at least I got it on my system. I wanted to share that, and now I have. And unless Jack when his stream's over, he goes into the video and literally deletes it. It's gonna be here forever. Jack's gonna censor my joke because he didn't find it funny.
Censored.
Any joke, if from now on, if none of us find each other's jokes funny, we're gonna censor it. Which, you know what that means, Jack?
Everything censored.
No, we're just delete the entire video.
We're gonna keep the video, but it's just gonna be here. It's gonna be muted with our Discord little outlines glowing every now and then.
No, you know what's gonna be? You know what's gonna be? It's gonna be us introducing the show. They cut straight to the end. Oh man. Oh man. Ooh. I am just reminded of something, but I can't put it into my head. Oh wow, I think probably do need batteries. See what you made me do, Jack. Now
he really is. He turned into cyborg.
I'm not black.
I mean, you got the card. Yeah, you got the N-word pass.
Yeah, but I'm the exception to the rule, okay? I'm the exception to the rule. And besides, Vic, I don't see. Funny enough, I can't see Cyborg ever using that word. I don't know. It just doesn't fit his character.
Maybe if he says the word Nick, like as in Nicholas, someone can like cut the audio there briefly. Like for example, he says, "Hey there, Nicholas." Instead of that, it just cuts it off at Nick.
One of those videos where someone like edits in someone saying the words with "ni" into it to make it sound like the nigga chin.
I forgot. Yeah, like that.
Get it with the booyah, my nigga.
I'm dying. Altitude's here.
Dad, I can't do Stephen King. I'm not Stephen King. What's his name? Larry King. Larry King. Oi.
Anakin, my name.
I just want to say, man, it was a missed opportunity. My last chill stream had a special guest, and things were going on so well. We really got just. There's so much to talk about Sonic that most 90% of the conversation was about Sonic, and I'm like, oh wait, she's out into Star Wars. God dang it! Now I gotta find an opportunity to invite her again so I could talk Star Wars with her. See if she has any hot takes on Star Wars.
She says that she likes the new trilogies and that's the best trilogies.
Oh no! I don't know. I'll still on record if that was her actual opinions on those movies. I will respect her opinion and never invite her again. Nah, I just won't bring it up. Or maybe I'll make fun of it forward. She seems to be a trooper. She can take a joke. Unlike someone I know.
Banned.
Ghetto says it's Star Wars. Everything's a hot take now. Want to hear my Star Wars hot take? Ready? Ready to hear it? All right. Anakin. Right? We all know Anakin.
Okay.
He's transcoded.
Oh, he's transcoded. So instead of seeing him in 360p, you can now see him in 480, 240, or 180, or 144p. Choose it.
Exactly. When he becomes Darth Vader, that's him finally accepting for who he is. A big black machine that sounds like a black. No, it's black. Anakin's black coded. He's a black man trying to escape. He's a black man trying to escape a white man's body.
Oh god, he's transracial.
Exactly. That's why. Can you imagine, young Anakin, I hate sand guy, all of a sudden sounding out that deep bass voice of James Earl Jones. There's my hot take. Boom, there you go. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do another truer thing. Since right now, the person I was referring to, she should be awake now because it's morning in Australia time. So let me see what she's.
Damn Aussies.
Let me see what she says. I'm gonna add her at Iggy. Let's see. Star Wars hot take.
No.
Anakin is transracial because he's a black man. He's a black man trying to escape his white man's body, and he was also a slave. Think about it.
Damn. You blew my mind with that last statement.
It's a cherry on top, and let me just put a gif of Darth Vader. There you go. And send. Let's see what happens.
And you know what?
What?
Luke never had a father until the
Okay, say his nigga. Let's see.
Darth Vader invited to the cookout.
I mean, wouldn't you? He wouldn't eat, but actually, he'd probably get traumatized seeing all that fire. Oh man. Oh, hold on.
Did she respond already?
Yeah. She says, "What the fuck did I just read?"
Oh my god, he's broken. I can't hear him from my side. Oh no, he's dead. Earth the Hack, are you alive?
Oh, I'm here.
There he is. Damn, I was getting worried this time. Actually, I was like, "Oh shit!"
Wait, you couldn't hear me?
No.
Oh wow, I'm guessing the filters are literally muting my laughter. I guess 'cause I'm just laughing so hard over here.
Like, I just hear then silence, and then It's like someone's waterboarding you. There he goes. Let's see. He's gone. Someone dunked his head in the water again.
Okay. Whew, okay.
There. Oh. He came up for some air.
Free at last.
There he is.
Thank God, we're free at last.
Oh. This HAC Show YouTube exclusive hack laughter.
Assuming they can hear it from my end.
I think they can.
Oh, homie retired. She goes, what the hell did I just read? The truth, the truth, sister, and I'll put it with an AH in the end. And where's my black fist?
Now let me see. I'm gonna look for the tweet and then just type in "That's right."
Oh, I gotta get my black fist up. Here we go. The truth, sister. Oh, wait. And just let her know it's a joke. So if you haven't noticed, let's see. It goes. I act silly. when I stream.
It also says that they
go.
can indeed listen to your laughs in the YouTube section. So it's a HAC Show YouTube exclusive.
To hear me laugh,
hack laughter.
Oh, the Twitch and hack is dying.
Yeah, the Twitch, and he's being waterboarded.
So, is Hack dying a laster or just dying? We report. You decide.
I'll just do
Oh,
the. That's right, and hopefully I can find the.
oh, that reminds me. I need free time because I challenged. Right, I didn't forget. But I challenged Ghetto Machine to a challenge showdown.
What was it called again?
What was what called?
Is it called Black Israelites, right?
Oh, the Black Israelites. But that challenge is still up, Ghetto, for the challenge showdown, and we will play Garo Mark of the Wolves, and through that I will get your Shinganwu and prove to why you are a fool for falling for that hussy. You know what I'm referring to. I gotta show this. I gotta show this. Jack, go look at my tweets. I want to show it on screen on the YouTube end.
All right, I'm looking at your tweets.
So, like my Anakin transracial tweet. Ghetto just responded. Look at the image he put in.
See it.
Oh, I thought. Oh, okay, hold on. Let me. There we go. I'll send it to you through the sources. There.
For some reason, I can't see it.
Sending you the sources right now.
Wait.
Up and there's Jack with a that's right.
Yep, there.
Oh man, this is turning out to be a great stream. The best, well, not the best stream. You know what? When we get to 100th episode, we gotta sit down actually to see what we consider our favorite episodes. Although we made so many. Okay,
that's gonna be hard
to bring it back down. I'm just thinking about it. Like we're gonna be coming up to 100 episodes, and I'm not sure if I looked at each one of them I can remember what we did, but just trying to think of it, I was like, I don't remember. Like I remember we did the last episode. We just played Guilty Gear. I don't remember the episode before that or before that, and so on and so forth. Unless you go actually and watch it.
It's the what was it called? It's the beauty and our chaotic nature,
and the beauty and also tragedy, because it's one of those days where you have to be in the moment to really live the moment, and replays can only get you so far.
2021. That's gonna be your inspirational quote.
Replays can only get you so far.
Yes.
I thought
you have to be in the moment.
You know what?
To get the moment.
Oh, if I had the patience for it, I'll look past 100 episodes and just put out random quotes with no context just to see all this crazy stuff we've said.
Well, I know what I said recently that was crazy.
What was it?
Nah, I can't disclose that. I promised Nash that it will be between us. And whoever
joke.
and whoever watches the Ghostbusters stream that recently happened.
All right, then I guess that's a stream to watch. I'm gonna get my channel views. Hey, but I'm gonna watch it from my personal channel, so it doesn't count.
You're right.
Loopholes.
Or it's gonna be like what was it? It was like that one scene in the Deadpool video game. He's like, I have 1 million views on my website, and it's just a flashback going to him just going refreshing the page over again. It's like 100,001, 100,002, 100,003.
Oh, Ghetto's going, why can't you see the beauty of Wuya? She's perfect, evil, brown, all powerful, brown, older, brown, sexy voice, brown. Because you know she fits my criteria. But here's the thing, Ghetto. Here's the thing. She is going to backstab you while you're enjoying it. Have you not learned from Raimundo? Have you not learned from his mistakes? And it's all going to be fun and games.
Look, here's the thing. Do kinky stuff with her. Tie her up. There you go.
Yes. I'm going to mentally break down this all powerful evil being.
Yeah, just tie her up.
Wait,
I don't remember
on.
the characters, but tie her up.
Also, Ghetto says he backstabbed her. Did he though? Is it a backstab if
it's a backstab squared?
And also you really look at it, she was kind of being a sugar mama to him. Let's be honest here. Raimundo didn't really care that much. And also, come on.
Damn, I want a sugar mama.
Oh my gosh.
Wouldn't you?
No.
You'll be showered with gifts.
I'll be showered with useless stuff that I don't need.
Ah, yes, a car is useless.
I mean,
your bills paid useless.
Yes, and all is required is me to be treated and seen as an object.
Yes.
There you go.
Well, it depends on the sugar mama.
What's the point of a sugar mama then?
Because they give you sugar.
Oh yeah.
And they're a mama.
Saxo says she also only goes for young guys. Wait a minute. How old is Raimundo? That's question.
How old are any of them?
That's actually questionable territory there. That's not. It might either get too deep, or go into situations that are like.
Speaking of which,
it's like going into 1,000-year-old lolly territory.
Speaking of which, well, not the lolly part, but speaking of like going into territory. So, there is this TikTok trend going around, and it made me realize that this upcoming generation does not know of the rule of the internet of Rule 34.
Your point?
Well, the thing was that, okay, so this TikTok trend that's supposedly going around is some character from, what are they called again? Something villager? Animal Crossing.
Oh, okay.
This one character is doing something with the villager of the game. And people are just finding out what that thing is. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. And they're all shocked and appalled, saying like, how dare they do these to these characters? That's not right. And like, and some of them are saying this is traumatizing.
And I bet most of those people are fairly new to the internet.
It's not even that bad. It literally, it's not. It's just like vanilla stuff, I think.
Penetration.
Yes, that.
Doggy style. Literally.
Yes.
In this case, Animal Crossing, literally.
Well, technically, it's cat style.
Oh, that one. I see.
I forgot what her name was.
I don't care. Ghetto says, even better, 1,000-year-old Christmas cake. Well, we will agree to disagree, Ghetto. Still, though, you owe me one challenge showdown. That's the important part here.
Does this mean you're gonna fight to the death?
They don't fight to the death. They just fight. Actually, they don't even fight at all. They just compete in these challenges to see who will win. There's that, like, when you think about it, they don't actually fight each other.
Well, I challenge you
Mm-hmm.
to Street Fighter 4.
Well, you know what? I'll accept your challenge, but unfortunately, we just played a fighting game last week and
Yep.
2 weeks ago. we gotta hold those off, man. Or else,
okay.
or else it doesn't or
you-
else it doesn't become special anymore.
I challenge you to Forza. Something we both don't play. It never will.
You couldn't say Mario Kart. At least that's fun. At least that's for fun. I mean, actually,
No,
technically,
it
we
has
can.
to be something boring. Oh, no, better yet.
Mario Kart, no items.
Smash Brothers, no items. One stock. Final destination. Let's get rid of all the fun stuff.
And you can only play as Mario.
No Falco.
No Falco. No wombo combos.
That ain't Falco.
Oh man. But unfortunately, though, it is about that time to start closing things off a bit earlier than usual. But I've got duties to perform, and no, it's not a euphemism.
You said duties.
Grow up. Jack, tell us, we have anything planned until the next episode of the HAC Show?
So, as some people know, I am doing Spooky Month early. That's why right now I have started off with Ghostbusters. For tomorrow, I'm gonna finish up Ghostbusters. I'm gonna finish that one up, and then maybe I don't know how many missions there is, but the day after that, I am stuck between playing a Resident Evil game. I don't know which one. A Resident Evil game. Or this one indie game that I heard that was supposedly scary. But I don't know. It's one of the two. That's going to be for those 2 days. And that's if I can manage with all the homework I have right now. But yeah.
Toda tarea.
Yep. Necesito hacer la tarea.
Mm-hmm. And as for me, same thing applies. My time's going to be spent freaking finishing that video. Long overdue. I am getting tired of saying it just as you guys are hearing it, so I'm going to move on for that. And of course, and of course, your Spirebuild after that. And I do plan on having a new video that is going to be very different from all the previous stuff we've done on this channel. Hope you guys enjoy it, but I gotta get through these two other things first before I hit that one, because I'm really excited to start editing that one. But luckily, guys, luckily though, the recording is finished. So really, for my 100th review, all I need to do is just sit down and start editing the thing. That's all that's left. I'm literally on the final phase of development. So, assuming nothing gets in my way, and I mean nothing in my way, I'm gonna put all my effort into finishing that. Aside from that, there will be a normal chill stream on Saturday. Although I need to get in contact with Kevin to see when he wants to do the now pretty much delayed Hacks Comic Book Club of Spider-Man Kraven's Last Hunt. I actually need to contact him again, see which day on the weekend he'll be open to that. So expect that either if there's no chill stream on Saturday, it's probably going to be that stream, or it'll be done on Sunday, like the days Kevin and I usually stream. So hopefully we can get that underway. Ghetto, just as Virgo gave his answer, let's go check what our good pal Virgo says. So to the answer, first for my question of which is prettier, a beautiful blonde white woman or pizza? Virgo says, pizza, fullness come before lust. I'll still take the white woman though. Amen. Amen.
Oh.
Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I wish I had a button so I could play like the church audience, like all right.
I need to add sound effects. I still need to do that.
So, yeah, soundboards and whatnot. Thank you, Virgo. He was able to answer before the stream is over. A trooper he always is. And with that, thank you very much, guys, for watching episode 93 of the HAC Show. 7 more episodes until our 100th episode, and of course, do expect come this October more horror themed episodes. Who knows? Maybe more games. Maybe more games. Maybe I'll find a movie that YouTube can't copyright us from.
Or maybe we'll be able to finish Resident Evil 5.
Actually, there is hope.
Really?
Well, that's only if we make the effort, because obviously PC version of 5 ain't gonna help us unless you find another better mod to help solve our problem. So the next best thing would be this, because if I could be wrong, but if I remember correctly, RE5 is also on the Switch.
Which episode? Hello?
I'm right here. I couldn't tell you were talking to there.
Oh no, I said Switch episode ?
Maybe, but we gotta get this stuff prepared, because number one, I gotta start paying for that online service, and 2, I gotta get RE5 on Switch, and 3, actually both of us will have to get like a actual that device that actually streams console games.
Yeah, capture card, I think.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of effort for this one game. a lot of money and effort is for the one game. But if that is what the fans demand, then it shall be. Because my God, that was still.
And I definitely need to buy another controller, because I can't play shooters with that Joy-Con. No, I can't. I tried playing Crysis, I can't.
Imagine trying to play fighting games on that darn thing. Ew.
I tried playing like friggin' Ken from Smash with those, and I can't do the inputs right because it's misdoing the inputs.
Yeah. Now imagine trying to play the actual Street Fighter games, like the Anniversary Collection. Dear Lord. But we gotta end things now. For real this time, thank you very much for watching episode 93 of the HAC Show. More fun stuff will be covered the following weeks, assuming nothing postpone us or delay us. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and this is HAC and Jack signing out.